When I start to think of popular culture, I think of popular events or popular celebrities that had a greater impact on society and made them better. So my thesis is pop culture reflects society because there are certain aspects of society that have long-term effects and can create pop culture. For example, rap music. It was initially a neighborhood-based culture, but then hip-hop had a greater effect in society in a different way. It was heavily criticized in the 80s, but then became mainstream in the 90s, and that was because of huge rap artists like Run DMC and NWA that became so mainstream in the LA area that it moved to the Midwest. And people in the Midwest that never heard of rap music before started listening to it, and it was so different for them that they wore the same clothing because they thought it was so cool to them. They started wearing pinch-rolled jeans, work boots, and even Timberlands, or the girls would even start wearing hooped earrings. And this was so different for everybody. Like, even the nerdiest country white boys and girls thought it was so cool they wanted to dress like them. Not only that, they also tried to talk like rappers as well, saying sentences like, "You feel me?" Or they would say sentences like, "Yo, what's up, homie?" And they tried to copy that because of how mainstream it became. They thought it was so popular. And then we go into TV and how the black culture changed all of TV and the constant presence in society. And it wasn't up until the 1970s when majority of people appearing on TV were white. But there were some TV shows early in the 50s that, like I Love Lucy, Nat King Cole's show, and Ed Sullivan Show. But for the Ed Sullivan Show, there were mostly African Americans, mostly appearing to be entertainers. They weren't really major. But then this became such a big situation that things started to improve during the Civil Rights Movement when shows like The Jeffersons, The Cosby Show, and also one of the most popular ones being The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, those became popular right afterwards. And even much more popular shows such as Different World and Living Single that focused solely on black casts and characters in their lives. And it was so different. They weren't expecting to see black characters. So in conclusion, my thesis is pop culture reflects society because there are certain aspects of society that have long-term effects to create pop culture. And that's because of music and how rap affected everyone in the Midwest, how it changed their fashion, and how it changed TV forever.